Hello friends, in the last lecture we have discussed about IUPAC nomenclature of hydrocarbons alkanes. Now what are the alkenes? Alkenes are the unsaturated hydrocarbons. We have discussed in the last video lecture. What are the alkenes? Alkenes are the unsaturated hydrocarbons contain carbon-carbon double bond. So these are the compounds contain carbon-carbon double bond called as alkenes. While naming alkenes, we have to just replace suffix ane of alkane using ene. So this alkane ane suffix we have to replace using ene. So this becomes alkenes. So count the number of carbon atoms in the longest chain containing double bond and corresponding parent hydrocarbons. Alkane you have to select and replace last suffix ane using ene, then convert it into alkene. So in this way we have to name alkenes just by selecting longest chain of carbon atoms contain C double bond C. Now we have to see some simple rules of nomenclature. One, actually we have seen all these rules in the IUPAC nomenclature of alkanes. So most of the rules are similar, only some of the rules are having some difference in the nomenclature of alkenes and alkynes. So one is select longest chain contain double bond. So I have to select here longest chain containing double bond C double bond C. Then second rule is doubly bonded carbon should get lowest possible number. So here the olefinic carbon, that is double bonded carbon, should get lowest number. Olefinic carbon should get lowest possible number. Then move towards the substituents. Then see the substituents. Mention the position of substituent and followed by name of that group, that is name of that alkyl group or name of that substituent. And here the most important rule is we have to give lowest number to olefinic carbon atom and give that number to the corresponding alkene, and this number should goes to alkene. So this doubly bonded carbon's number should be given to the corresponding alkene. So here we have to select longest chain of carbon atom from the corresponding hydrocarbon alkane. We have to select the alkane, and then we have to replace last ane using ene. So it becomes alkene. Lowest or the smallest number we have to give to the olefinic carbon. So we have to see the we have to select such a terminal from which olefinic carbon should be closer, or from which olefinic carbon should get lowest possible number. Now these are the some basic rules, fundamental rules of nomenclature of alkenes. Now I have to see here a few examples of alkenes. One, CH3 CH double bond CH2. So I have to select here the longest chain. How many carbons here in this chain? 3 carbons are here, 1 2 3 or 1 2 3. If we give numbers from this side 1 2 3, then double bond starts from the second carbon. So the second carbon is olefinic carbon in this side. If we start numbers from this side 1 2 3, then here the first carbon is olefinic carbon. So here this is the correct numbering, while this is wrong numbering. So we have to give numbers in such a way doubly bonded carbon should get lowest possible number. Here olefinic carbons are 1 and 2. So it is started from the 1. So the name is 1-propene, or it can called as 1 is the position of doubly bonded carbon propene. or more correct is prop 1 in. So this is prop stands for propane. So prop 1 stands for 1 carbon from which double bond gets started, and this is the unsaturated hydrocarbon, that is alkene. So it is prop 1 in. So it is 1 propene means prop 1 in. So this is the correct name of this compound. If we see here, next example, CH3 CH2 CH double bond CH2. So 4 carbons are here in the state chain, 1 2 3 4. 4 carbons are there in the state chain. If we start numbers from this side, the third carbon is olefinic carbon. If we start number from this side, the first carbon will be olefinic carbon, that is alkene carbon. So 1 2 3 4. So this is correct numbering. How many carbons are here in the state chain? 4. 4 means its corresponding hydrocarbon is butane, but it is olefinic carbon, olefinic compound, so it is alkene. So last ane suffix replaced by using ene, so it is butene. So it is named as but. Double bond started from first carbon, but 1 hyphen in. So the name is but 1 in, or it can be also called as 1 butene. So this name is also accepted, but this is more correct than this, but both the names are correct as per the systematic nomenclature. Now if we have CH3 C double bond CH2, here CH2 CH3, then how we can name this? So we cannot name this as 1 2 3 4. So these are the 4 carbons, but this chain does not contain double bond. So what is the first rule? If double bond is present in compound, then you have to select double bond in the longest chain of carbons. So here, instead of numbering starting from this, we must start numbers from 1 2. So it is 3, but it is 3 and this is 4. So number of carbons in the state chain are 4. So it is but 1 in, but second carbon is having methyl group. We know the nomenclature of substituents in the alkanes. So in the same way, we have to name here, this is 2 methyl but 1 in or 2 methyl 2 butene, but more correct is 2 methyl but 1 in, 2 methyl 1 butene or 2 methyl but 1 in. So in this way we have to give names to alkenes. Now next example, CH3 CH double bond CH CH3. How many carbons here? 4. 1 2 3 4. 4 carbons means it is butene. Double bond started from second carbon, so it is but 2 in. Okay, but 2 in. But this butene exists in a 2 stereoisomeric forms, 2 geometrical isomers. So here this is having 2 stereoisomers on the basis of position of these 2 hydrogens or these 2 methyl groups with respect to this double bond. So here this is C double bond C, here this is C double bond C. Now here it is having methyl hydrogen to 1 carbon, methyl hydrogen to 1 carbon, methyl hydrogen to other carbon. Same way, methyl hydrogen to this carbon, methyl hydrogen to this carbon. So here, which are the 2 stereoisomers here possible for this compound? In one, both the methyls present on same side, while in other CH3 and this CH3 present on the opposite side of double bond. And we know these stereoisomers, geometrical isomers, which are having configuration cis and trans. So these are the geometrical isomers cis and trans. What is cis compound? When both the methyl groups present on same side of double bond, or both the similar groups present on the same side of double bond, called as cis compound. If similar groups lie on the or present on the opposite side of double bond, this is double bond, methyl is to this side, other methyl to this side, so this compound is called as trans compound. So this is cis compound, this is here trans compound. So it is named as cis 2-butene or but2ene, and this is trans but2ene, this is cis but2ene. So in this way, stereoisomers are also named on the basis of position of groups with respect to double bond, because these double bonds are creating rigid structure in the molecule. So these methyl groups lie on the same side, or these methyl groups may lie on the opposite side of double bond. Now I have to see further examples of alkenes. CH3, CH, CH3, CH double bond, CH, CH, CH3, CH2, CH3. So this is the next compound. Now I have to select here longest chain of carbon atoms. So if we start numbers from this side 1, 2, 3, if we start number from this side 1, 2, 3, 4, so 3 is definitely less than this 4. So I have to start numbers from this side 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, and this is 7. Then what is the corresponding alkane for the 7? It is heptane. So it is heptane, but here it is third carbon is having double bond, so this is hept3-ene, hept3-ene, hept3-ene. 3 is the carbon from which double bond started. This is olefinic carbon. Ene means it is alkene, hept means 7 carbons. Now what about these two methyl groups, this one and these two? Now we have to name this simply as per the nomenclature of hydrocarbons, alkanes. So this is second carbon is having methyl, fifth carbon is having methyl. So we have to mention the number of carbon atoms to which both the methyl groups are attached. Two methyl groups are there, means these are the dimethyl. Di means 2, one attached to second carbon, second attached to fifth carbon. So this is 2, 5 dimethyl hept3-ene, or hept3 or 3-heptene. So in this way, alkenes are named according to these some rules. These are the some basic rules of the nomenclature of alkenes. First is select longest chain of carbons contain double bond. If double bond is there, then double bond should be there in the longest chain. Okay. Now if we have one example in which double bond when we have to cover in the chain, the number of carbons are less, but we must include double bond in the longest chain. See the example. When CH3, CH2, CH, CH3, CH, C2H5, CH, CH3, C double bond, CH2, CH2, CH3. See this compound. Here, how I have to give numbers to this compound, or how I have to name this compound, whether it is alkane or it is alkene. Now see, if the compound contains C double bond C, then its functional group is alkene, it belongs to alkene. So see here, double bond is there, so it is alkene. Once it is alkene, then we have to select a chain of carbon atoms in which alkene should be there. So the longest chain must contain alkene. So see, if we start numbering from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 carbons are there, but this does not contain double bond. Double bond is to this side, means carbon and this carbon, between these two carbon, but this longest chain of carbons does not contain double bond. So here, instead of this numbering, we must try to understand what I am saying. Straight chain must contain double bond if double bond is there in the compound. So longest chain should possess double bond. So this is carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So how many carbons are there? 7 carbons in the straight chain. So the 7 carbons are there means it is hept in. So it is hept in. And alkene double bond started from the carbon number 1. So this is hept 1 or 2? 1. Started from 1 in. So it is hept 1 in. Then we have to look at the substituents. Before that, ethyl is attached to second carbon. This ethyl attached to 4 carbon. So 2 ethyls are there. One is attached to second carbon and next is attached to fourth carbon. So 2 ethyls are there. 2 ethyls means second and 4. So E comes first in alphabetical order, then methyl attached to third and fifth carbon. So we have seen IUPAC rules in which alphabetical order we have identified in case of different substituents. So here ethyl and methyl is there. So methyls are having 3, 5 position, ethyl is having 2, 4 position. So it is 2, 4 diethyl 3, 5 dimethyl hept 1 in. So this is the correct name of this alkene. 2, 4 diethyl. E come first in alphabetical order over the methyl. So 2, 4 diethyl 3, 5 dimethyl hept 1 in. So this is the correct name of this alkene. Next we have to see alkynes. Now what are alkynes? Alkynes are the unsaturated hydrocarbons contain carbon-carbon triple bond. So C triple bond C. So when 3 bonds present between 2 carbon atoms, it is called as alkyne. So while naming these alkynes, last A-N-E of alkane replaced by Y-N-E. So these are stands for alkynes. Alkyne. A-N-E of alkane replaced by Y-N-E, suffix Y-N-E. So these are called as alkynes. Unsaturated hydrocarbons contain carbon-carbon triple bond. So here this is alkyne. Now we have to see simple nomenclature of alkyne. First rule is select longest chain contain triple bond. Second rule is triply bonded carbon should get lowest possible number. So here longest chain contain C triple bond C. Second is lowest number goes to triple bond. So carbon should get lowest possible number. So in this way we have to give numbers to this. So see here the simple example. We have to start from the simple examples. So here CH triple bond CH. How many carbons are there? Only 2 carbons. So this is 1, this is 2. So only 2 carbons are there. It belongs to ethane. So because of the 3 bonds between the 2 carbons, so it is ethyne. It is commonly called as acetylene. Compound is acetylene. Next is CH3 C triple bond CH. How many carbons? 3 carbons are there. If you start number from this side, second is alkyne carbon, but here this is first is there. So this is 1 propyne, or it is simple propyne or prop, 1 propyne or prop, 1 yne, YNE, propyne. If CH3, C triple bond C, CH3, these are the linear molecules. Triple bond is having linear geometry. This carbon and this hydrogen both are in the exactly in a 180 degree angle, linearly arranged. So where this is 1, 2, 3, 4. How many carbons are there? 4 carbons are there. Because of 4 carbons, it belongs to butane. Second carbon is here the triply bonded carbon. So here it is but. Why but? Because of the 4 carbons. Triple bond started from the second carbon, so it is 2. Then hyphen. What is this? This is alkyne, so it is yne. But to yne. But to yne. So in this way, this is the 2-butene or but to yne. Next, CH3, CH2, CH, CH3, C triple bond, CH. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons are there. Third carbon is having methyl, 3 methyl. 5 carbon means it is pentane. 1 carbon started. 1 carbon is the acetylenic carbon, so it is 1 yne. Next, CH3, CH2, CH, CH3, C triple bond C, CH, C2H5, CH2, here there is CH3. Now see here this compound, in which if we start, first try to see number of carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 carbons are there in the straight chain. If we start numbering from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth carbon is triply bonded carbon. If we start numbers from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. So from the both the sides, 4 number goes to this triple bond, but here this methyl attached to third carbon, but here this ethyl attached to third carbon. So I have to proceed from this side. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In this, third carbon is having ethyl group, 6 carbon is having methyl group. So this is 3 ethyl hyphen 6 methyl. How many carbons? 8 carbons are there. So it is oct. Triple bond started from fourth carbon. So this is 4 yne. So this is 4 octane, that is oct 4 yne, 3 ethyl, 6 methyl, oct 4 yne. So in this way, the alkanes and alkenes are named. Alkenes and alkynes are named. Now if 2 double bonds present in one compound, now we have to see here alkadines. Di means 2, double bond means ene means double bond. So if 2 double bonds are present, or 2 double bonds are there, or more than 2 double bonds are there. If 2 double bonds are there, it is called as diene. If 3 double bonds are there, it is called as triene. Then while naming this diene or triene, mention both the carbons which are having double bonds. Mention the number of all 3 carbons having double bond. For example, CH2 double bond CH, CH double bond CH2. This is the simplest diene. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 double bond, single bond, this is second double bond. So 2 double bonds are there, so it is diene. mention the position of double bonded carbon. 1, it is started from 1, next it is 3. So this is 4 carbons are there. 4 means it is butadiene is there, but why to mention here but? How many double bonds? 2. Mention the position 1 and 3. 1, 3 diene. But 1,3-diene, it is also called as 1,3-butadiene. 1,3-butadiene. This is here butadiene we have named. If CH3 CH C double bond CH2, here there is we can write here CH3 CH double bond CH2. Now see how many carbons are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbons are in a straight chain, but if 2 double bonds are there, then both the double bonds should be present in the longest chain. Then this is the 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is second, carbon is having isopropyl. If this is third, it is having isopropyl. But why to select this numbering 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is second carbon is having isopropyl group. So this is 2 isopropyl. How many carbons are there? 4 carbons are there. So it is but 1, 3 diene. So it is 2 isopropyl but 1,3-diene. So in this way dienes are named. If triple bond is there, then also we can label it as per the our nomenclature system. For example, CH2, if 3 double bonds are there, CH2 CH double bond CH double bond CH3. Now see how many carbons are there in a straight chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you start numbering from this side, so first is olefinic carbon. If you start number from this side, second will be olefinic carbon. So see here 1 numbering 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and here 7. So 3 double bonds are there, not the triple bond. 3 double bonds are there. We are talking about dienes or trienes. So this is the 7 carbons. So it is hept, no substituent because this methyl is the part of this longest chain. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5 hyphen. How many double bonds are there? 3. So this is triene. So hept 1, 3, 5 triene. In this way here we have seen dienes, trienes. Now I have to see the same compound content double bond as well as triple bond. CH2 double bond CH C triple bond C CH3. So triple bond is there, double bond is there. So this is here wine, this is here ene. Okay. Now how these compounds are named? Then numbering should be given when double bond and triple bond is there. Then numbering should be given in such a way multiple bonded group should get lowest possible number. So here if you start numbering from this side, so this is first carbon. If you start numbering from this side, this is second carbon. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. So because of 5 carbons it is pent. So here it is 1 ene, 3 wine. First carbon is doubly bonded, third carbon is triply bonded. So it is 1 in and 3 ine or wine. So this is pent 1 in 3 wine. In this way it is named. If double bond, we have to replace to the position of triple bond, that is CH triple bond C, CH double bond CH, CH3. So what we have done here, we have make this double as a triple bond and this triple as a double bond. So how I have to name this? So while naming, this is first carbon, this is second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon and fifth carbon. So multiple bonded carbon should get lowest possible number. So number of carbons are 5. So this is pentane, pent. But while mentioning the numbers and name, so this in come first, then wine. So this is 3 in 1 wine. So this is, although the wine is having one number, but it should be named later to that of in, because in alphabetical order in come first. If double bond and triple bond is getting same number, then priority goes to alkene, in. If double bond and triple bond getting same number, then priority goes to in. Priority goes to in, alkene. So see here the example, CH2 double bond CHC triple bond CH. So if you start number from this side, this is first olefinic carbon. If you start number from this side, the first is alkyne carbon. So which priority we have to follow? This one. So this alkene should get lower number, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this ene should get lower number. So this is 4, these are the 4 carbons. So it is but, 1 in and 3 wine. So in this way, double bond and triple bond both are there, then numbering should be started in the side from which double bond should get lowest number. If both are on at unequal or dissimilar distance from the terminal carbon, then priority is not be given to the double bond, then lowest number should goes to multiple bonded carbon from the either the side. But if both are getting same number, alkene as well as alkyne is getting same number, then priority goes to alkene. But in this way, here triple bond is getting one number, but if you started from this side, double bond will get may get a second number, but this is not correct. So if both the multiple bondeds are at non-equal or unequal distance from the terminal end, then numbering should be given in such a way, multiple bonded carbon should get lowest possible number, any multiple bonded carbon. But if both are having same number, then alkene should be having greater priority. Next class of compound we have to see alicyclic compounds. Alicyclic compounds. Now what are alicyclic compounds? These are the closed chain compounds. These are the closed chain compounds, that is ring like compounds or the cyclic compounds. For example, CH2, here there is CH2, here there is CH2, and here both the CH2 are here joined with single sigma bond. So these compounds are called as alicyclic compounds. And here these are the saturated carbons, there is no double bond here. So this is the cyclic compound having alkane. So this is cyclic compound contain alkane, then it is called as cycloalkane. Then in case of cyclic compound, attach prefix cyclo to the name of alkane. So this is prefix cyclo should attach to the parent alkane. So these are the carbons. We have to count the carbons. How many carbons are here? This is carbon number 1, this is 2, this is 3, 3 carbons are there, it belongs to propane, but it is the cyclic compound, so attach prefix cyclo, so it is called as cyclopropane because of the 3 carbon atoms. If we have, this is the skeleton we have drawn, CH2 at each carbon corner, CH2 is there, CH2, 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 CH2. So how many carbons are there? 5 carbons are there, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So because of the 5 carbons, it is cyclopentane. 5 carbons are there, because of 5 carbons it is pentane, and because of the closed system, so it is called as cyclopentane. If 6 carbons are there, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so it is hexane, but it is cyclic system, so it is cyclohexane, so it is named as cyclohexane. If this cyclohexane is having methyl group to this position, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 1 methyl cyclohexane, 1 methyl cyclohexane. If 2 methyls are there or ethyl methyl is there, then so here this is CH3, this is CH3, so this is 1 and this is 2, so this is 1, 2 dimethyl cyclohexane, 1, 2 dimethyl cyclohexane. If here there is methyl, here there is ethyl, and how we can name? So carbon having ethyl should get lowest possible number. So this is 1, so we cannot start from this side. Why? Because if we start from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 6 carbon goes to carbon having methyl. So what is the fundamental rule? All the branched carbon should get lowest possible number. So we have to start from this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 1 ethyl, 2 methyl. So this is 1 ethyl, 2 methyl cyclohexane. So in this way, cycloalkanes here we have seen. So these are the alicyclic compound, means these are the closed chain compound. Chain is closed, ring like structures, cyclic structure. So we have to attach prefix cyclo to the name of alkane, and it's called as cycloalkanes. If such a cyclic compound contain double bond, then these are called as cycloalkenes. So this is here the example of cycloalkene. If double bond is present in the closed chain compound, then it is called as cycloalkene. How many carbons are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is cyclohexane. Only one double bond is there, then there is no need to mention the number of the double bond. It is simply called as cyclohexene. So it stands for this double bond is present to the first carbon. If we have double bond is here, but here this methyl attached to this carbon, then this is not first carbon, then carbon is having substituent should get lowest possible number. So this is 1, not this is 2, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5 and 6. So here cyclohexane, but 1 methyl cyclohexane. So this is 1 methyl cyclohexane, 1 methyl cyclohexane, or 1 methyl cyclohex 1 in, 1 methyl cyclohex 1 in, 1 methyl cyclohex 1 in, just like our nomenclature of alkanes and alkynes. So here this is cycloalkane, cycloalkene. Now if two double bonds are there in this, so one is here, second is here, how we can name? So here it should be named in such a way both the doubly bonded carbon should get lowest possible number. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6 carbons are there. So because of the 6th carbon it is hex. But here these are the two double bonds. One started from first, second is from the third. So it is cyclohex, cyclohex 1, 3, 1, 3 diene or 1, 3 cyclohexadiene, 1, 3 cyclohexadiene or cyclohex 1, 3 diene. 6 carbons are there, hexane, cyclic nature is there, cyclohexane, double bonds are there, hexadiene. So in this way positions of the double bonds 1, 3, 1, 3 cyclohexadiene. So in this way alicyclic compounds, alicyclic hydrocarbons are named according to these rules. When the closed system is there, cyclic system is there, attach prefix cyclo to the name of alkane. If doubly bonded compound is there, then it is called as cycloalkene. Depends on the number of carbons. If 6 carbon, cyclohexene, 7 carbon, cycloheptene. So here we have discussed IUPAC nomenclature of alkenes, alkynes and alicyclic hydrocarbons. Thank you.